Tap in, tap in. Y'all little man, tap in. We get started on this situation. Yeah, buddy. So, word is in Texas, all this shit is happening. I kind of figured, homeboy, they wasn't from Memphis that went on ahead and pulled that move on Sauce Walker. I figured they wasn't from Memphis. I figured that. Now, thing is, who paid for them to get to Memphis from Texas? That's the thing. Who paid for them to get from Memphis to Texas? Which they got. And then back to Texas. What's good? What's up? What's up, bro? Yeah. That's the key. But it's your little Ronnie situation connected with his son. I mean, with his daughter. I said, what's up? What's up? What's up? How are you? How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Y'all like, follow, subscribe, man. When y'all come in here. Y'all like, follow, subscribe. Yeah, but they saying a lot of this coming from the situation with Lil Ronnie's daughter, him, Go Ya Yo. It's a big war in Texas right now. And it makes sense that he got left in Texas, right? The shooter, the other one on the run. I don't know where that's gonna go. He gonna be gone too. What's good? What's good? Like, follow, subscribe, and y'all come in here, man. Um, yeah, so that's what they saying, man. A lot of that shit is coming from Texas. They fighting in Texas real bad right now. No, I want to talk to you. I'm on live. Alright, I'll be back. Bring that back in here. Yeah, they say they fight real bad in Texas right now. And a lot of that got to do with Sauce Walker and Go Ya Yo, little CJ Casino. There's a lot of them involved in it. There's a lot of them. The Casino World Boys, Go Ya Yo and them boys. Houston. Basically, it's boiled down to Houston and Fort Worth. That's what's really going on. Walking in from Houston, Ya Yo and them from Fort Worth. CJ Casino from Fort Worth. Now, he running with Sauce Walker right now. No, CJ Casino is. He running with Sauce Walker. Yeah, what's good? What's good, family? Like I said, man, y'all type to like, follow, subscribe. That way y'all can get the notifications and get signed up for the giveaway that we about to have. And like I said, we're gonna give out a gift card this time. We might give out a gift card again when we get to 600, but 500 is the goal right now. We're close. We're close. We're close. What's going on? Y'all just got in here, man. Go get y'all some coffee. Go get y'all a drink. Sit down so we can build on this situation. It's sad, man, because it's a lot of lives being lost. A lot of lives being lost. So, like I said, I have been hearing that, because I got some folks down in Texas. What's up? I got some folks down in Texas. So I have been hearing. What's up, sports guy? What's good? What's good? I have been hearing about there was some shit coming down. You know what I mean? And that, did anybody know anything? The line between Texas and Memphis is real tight right now. As you see, Gotti just went to Texas. Dude, Govan's daughter was in Texas. They, you know what I mean? Dolph Killers was in Texas. Um, the one cat they was looking for, what's his name? Charnel Barnett, he was in Texas. So they running from Texas to Memphis tough. You know what I mean? So it's lightweight making sense. You know what I mean? I think that's why Sauce didn't really want to go to Memphis. And he was staying out of Memphis because, you know, the Memphis ties and the Texas ties is running real strong right now. So I don't think that he really wanted to go to Memphis. But his artist was from Memphis, so he shot out there. You know what I'm saying? To support his artist. His artist wanted to bring him to the city, and that was all right. But he ended up losing his life. And the reason why I think they didn't knock Sauce down and they knocked his artist down was to send a message. Now, if y'all know, if you go check the Say Cheese interview, Go Ya Yo on there, talking about he was on the phone with Walk and Sauce Walker, and they was talking or whatever, and they talking shit or whatever, you know, how Texas niggas do it. And he told him, man, where you at? Stay right there. I'm about to pull up on you with some drink. I got some drink. I'm about to pull up on you. So he said, as soon as he said that, shots ring off. His brother gets shot. He gets shot. His brother loses his life. So he throwing that on the lap of Sauce Walker. Boom. Okay. So now he like, fuck Sauce, da-da-da. Boom. Lil Ronnie situation happened. He get knocked down with his daughter. Okay. Now it was an open feud between him and CJ Casino, which everybody knew. He didn't hide that shit. CJ Casino didn't hide that shit. He went on and said it, you know. Told him, don't go to that gas station. You know what I'm saying? But CJ Casino is clicked up with Sauce. When Sauce go to, when he go to, Fort Worth, that's who we click up with, CJ Casino. You understand what I'm saying? So now you looking at your enemy, my enemy, we got the same enemy, now we friends, basically. My enemy, your enemy, we're friends. You know what I'm saying? So now you got Go Ya Yo looking at that. Okay, so now, all right, well, and you know what? They could have knocked Sauce down. They could have knocked him down. They had him. Okay? Had him dead to rights. Dead to rights. And all they had to do was stand over him too. They let him live. You know what I'm saying? And they talking about they told him, nah, man, stood over in Rainwater said that shit. Like, nah, man, he know what he did. He was trying to cover for Sauce Walker because he don't like Go Ya Yo neither. So, he don't like Go Ya Yo neither. So by him not liking Go Ya Yo, he gonna stand up for Sauce. I like Sauce Walker, anyhow. But the facts of the matter is, they warring in Texas right now, and they warring bad. Motherfuckers losing their life, and they warring real bad. So, with that being said, somebody need to come between the motherfuckers and squash it. So now you get the motherfucker, and everybody like, well, he wasn't the shooter. He was the shooter. He was the shooter. You know what I'm saying? But you got these motherfuckers on social media thinking they know everything. You know what I'm saying? And the boy was the shooter. He had the red hoodie on. He had the red hoodie in his hand with the rifle in his other hand. You know what I'm saying? He had the rifle in one hand and the red hoodie in another hand. Same red hoodie he jumped out with and ran around the corner to knock P down. Alright? Same one. Okay? Then when he run back to the car, he get back in the same side of the car that he pulled off in. Now, he fucked up by taking his mask off. Which I said that when I seen it. I said, yeah, he fucked up by taking that mask off. He should have never took that mask off. He took his mask off, he fucked it up. Now we gotta act the way we gotta act, and we gotta do what we gotta do because they catch you, it'll lead back to us. Now, I don't understand how they got the idea of the other motherfucker because he had a mask on. Car was stolen, so somebody tell him. Because the car was stolen, they got him. Okay, maybe they got the prints out the car, I don't know. Like they had on gloves, so I don't think they got the prints. Coulda. These little motherfuckers are sloppy. If you sloppy enough to take your mask off, you sloppy enough to leave prints. That's what I would say. But who knows? You feel me? Who knows? But they definitely put that work in. Then they called him down there, so obviously they called him down there to pick the money up. And they backdoored him because he was caught. They knew he was caught, and they couldn't afford him to lead back to who gave the money up for the case. Which any person in their rightful mind would do. If you wanted that life. You understand? If you in that life, any sensible person will do the same thing. We can't let this get back. We can't let this get back to who we really is. It's gonna trace back to all of us. He gotta go. That's just how that shit go, man. But in the meantime, that's all our war. Now, Sauce got some money. The boy made a lot of money off OnlyFans. He made a hell of a lot of money off that shit. He got the white girls on there going brazy. He made a hell of a lot of money. A lot of them niggas down there pimping though. That's what they do. They pimp and drink syrup. Don't get me wrong, they hustle too. You know what I'm saying? They do they want to, they hustling too. But a lot of them drink that syrup and they pimp them girls. That's part of the Texas lingo, you know? Pimp them girls and drink that syrup. So, That's what they do. Pimp them girls, drink that syrup. So my take on it all, it's gonna be a lot of bloodshed, man. Because who knows? That boy got family too. They just left him in the dumpster at an abandoned mall. Now, they never came out and said what city he was from. They never said he was from Dallas. I mean, they never said he was from Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth, nowhere down there. And they never said he was from Memphis. So they don't know where he's from. The law know where he's from. And they knowing that somebody is trying to kill all the motherfucking witnesses. They trying to, you know what I'm saying? Knock down all the dots. They don't want to leave nothing on the board. Nothing. They don't want to leave nothing on the board. They trying to cut all ties, clip all ends, and that's what they on. But when you in that life and you taking contracts, don't nothing beat the cross but a double cross. Feel me? I ran the streets and rap, bitch. I'm a double boss. Shout out to Jesus. Coldest line he said. And it's the truth. You know, and these motherfuckers nowadays, they want to put money on your head. They don't want to go put their own work in, which is respectable. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody want to be bosses and pay a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like the mob did. We came from here, we put our own work in. You know what I'm saying? We put our own work in. You know what I'm saying? That way, you ain't got to worry about a motherfucker getting caught, going in that motherfucking interrogation room, telling for countless hours. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about that. You don't. You ain't got to worry about that. So now, you got these motherfuckers taking contracts, and the niggas who taking the contracts getting caught and they telling. See what I'm saying? They flat out telling. For instance, look at Yellow Breezy. You think he ain't pissed he gave that money up? He pissed he gave that money up. He even more pissed that he gave the money up and the nigga turned around and told him about it. He pissed. Then on top of that, his music ain't selling. He ain't getting booked for shows like that. Like, damn. Like, that rap money slow up, man. Trust me, I know. That shit gets slow. It's good at the beginning, but it gets slow. And a lot of these motherfuckers, what they do is they knock down the enemy. And when you do that, you kill your own buzz. You know what I'm saying? You kill your own buzz. Look at CMG. I fucks with Gotti. Tough. But their record label ain't been, Gorilla been holding them down. Their record label ain't been the same since Dolph left. Why? Because the rival gone. Feel what I'm saying? The mother motherfuckers ain't mentioning Gotti's name, and Keith Lock and them ain't mentioning Gotti's name in no record. That might say some subliminal shit, but it ain't nothing. You gotta go decipher that shit with a fucking arithmetic board to figure out what the fuck they talking about. Because the rival gone. You know what I'm saying? That's why 50 didn't clip Ja Rule. He understood. I can cripple him, but as long as he's still alive, I still can profit off this situation. Once he's gone, I can't make no money off this shit no more. And that's what they gotta understand. Once you clip your enemy, especially in the rap game, this ain't the streets we talking about, this is the rap game. Once you clip your enemy, dog, you ain't got no buzz no more. You ain't got no buzz no more. How you got a buzz? The buzz was your artist, with the motherfucker you was feeling with. Because everybody gonna run and go buy the record and see what you said. They gonna run and buy his record and see what he said. Feel what I'm saying? And that's what happened to Yellow Breezy. They knocked down Mo 3 and what? dead after that. Trap Boy Freddy started trying to throw music up, but niggas ain't biting on that shit. They was biting on it when Mo 3 was alive. That's why he kept trying to call himself, talking about, I don't want to let it go. I can't let it go. Well, I can understand that. But he couldn't let it go because the majority of his revenue was coming from feuding with this nigga. But he ain't here. Now he ain't here. So now you can't make the money off of feud no more. It's over. He ain't here. He can't make no new records. Now, unless it's a record in the archives of him talking about you. But he can't go and make no new records. He can't go and get no interviews no more. And they asked him about the question that he could keep the shit going by simply saying, I don't know him. You can't do that no more because he's gone. You understand? He's gone. So now you killed your own career, your own buzz. But these little motherfuckers don't think. They in entertainment. They want to take entertainment to the streets. And that's where you fuck up at. If you feud with a motherfucker, the best thing to do, especially in the industry, is to leave him alone. Keep the shit going and leave him alone. Y'all both can profit off of it. If that's really what y'all into, I ain't saying fake it. I'm saying if y'all really into it like that, keep it on the record. That way y'all both can profit off of it. But once one of y'all fall, the other one's gonna suffer. Now look at him. His grandmother had to get in court and get him a bond. Grandma had to come and say if he had the money, he would have bonded out himself. He ain't got it. He ain't got it. He ain't got it. Niggas ain't booking that shit. Niggas. Now, being that he just caught this case, he might get some shows booked for him now. Yeah, he could. Because of the promotion. And that's what was happening with Lucci and Thug. They was getting money. He was getting a lot of money. Lucci and Thug was. But they both was alive. So when they was feuding, they was able to profit off of it. Till they start going to jail. You know what I'm saying? And then once they started going to jail, now the police involved. Now we gotta stop because now I'm on paper for beefing with you. You on paper for beefing with me. You know what I'm saying? We both went to trial. We both was in court on indictments. We both must have. Now we can't do none of that. We can't mention each other or nothing because they coming back. And they try to just give us forever and a day. You know what I'm saying? So you can't do it now. You can't. Now what they doing? Now they going at the little baby. I'm telling you, the government done got into the music industry. So now they are on all these motherfuckers that's beefing because these little motherfuckers got some money. So it's nothing for them to hire somebody to do some crimes. So now, and we can make more money putting these motherfuckers in jail, having these motherfucking case streamed on court TV, get all this motherfucking money behind this shit, and guess what? They don't make a dime because the record labels owned all their music, so they can't make no money in jail. You understand me? They can't make no money in jail because they still signing their record contracts. So the record labels is making the money, and the feds making the money by indicting them. The state making the money by indicting them. They getting promotion through the TV networks. They getting promoted through court TV. You got all the reporters commenting on it, and they ain't making a dime off that shit. Now, 1 red cent. How long Young Thug done been home? Did he drop an album yet? Did he drop a record? No. He really can't. He can't even really drop nothing because he just put out a tweet and they tried to revoke his bond. Let alone he put something in the fucking music. They got somebody analyzing. They're going to try to interpret some shit that ain't and put him back in jail. So, by right, I gotta turn this camera around. Hold on, y'all. All right, here we go. So, by right, he really can't do nothing. What can he do? He can't make no music. They're going to say, okay, you talking about this person. Talk about that person. They gonna try to lock his ass up. And what he getting out of that? Nothing. So flip side to that, he can't do nothing. He can't do nothing. He can't make no music. He can't make no records. He can't do shit. You know what I'm saying? He got some money, but shit. What can he do? He can't put out no music. Because they got a private investigator who he just tried to talk shit about. And they wanted to lock him up. He had to go to the hearing today, and the judge said, nah, we ain't doing that. We're not about to do that. We're not about to do that. We're not about to lock him up for that. We're not about to lock him up for that. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. You know, Texas is big as hell. And one thing about Texas, they got guns. Hold on. And one thing about Texas, they got guns. And they gonna use them motherfuckers. They gonna shoot. Their gun laws is real lenient in Texas. Real lenient. So they damn sure gonna fire. But, like I said, man, at the end of the day, what do it matter? You know what I'm saying? What do it matter? And that's a shame y'all tried to say Sauce Walker had something to do with it because of insurance money. That's crazy, man. Let me tell you something, right? I don't know if you ever been shot before. I've been shot 3 times. Let me tell you something. Motherfucker ain't playing to have that done. Alright? That's just first and foremost. A motherfucker is not about to fake and act like he got shot to set somebody up. That just don't happen. Alright? That don't happen. That ain't happening. A motherfucker is not about to act like, oh, I'm just shot and I'm about to set this motherfucker up and I'm gonna get shot too. Man, motherfucker, and I got shot with a rifle? Man, get the fuck out of here. Motherfucker ain't trying to set nobody up to get. The motherfucker ain't, now you might set a motherfucker up, but you ain't trying to get shot. Motherfuckers watch too many movies. This is real life. Them bullets hurt. And just because I got shot in the leg, that don't mean I can't die. Feel what I'm saying? Look at little Scooter. He jumped a fence and died. You understand what I'm saying? Scooter jumped a fence, you know, and died. A wooden fence, cut his leg and died. What you think a bullet to do? Come on, man. You got a main artery in your leg. Right on your inner thigh. Main artery. Pumps a lot of blood. 9 times out of 10, if you don't get to the hospital in 15 minutes, you will die if you cut that motherfucker. You think a motherfucker trying to get shot? And he got shot twice in his leg. He lucky he didn't die from that gunshot. Motherfucker ain't trying to stage no gunshot wound. Listen, they shooting over here, listen. They having a hell of a shootout. Motherfuckers not trying to stage that, bro. It's not happening. Motherfuckers not about to say, oh man, you like come in the house, shoot me in the leg. Man, get the fuck out of here. Motherfucker ain't doing that. Motherfucker ain't doing that, bro. I don't know what planet y'all from to think a motherfucker is about to let somebody come in the crib or wherever they at and shoot them and act like it was a stage situation. Get the fuck out of here, man. No. This is I know y'all like movies and y'all like to, revert that into real life, but that is a fucking movie. Them bullets hurt, bro. Okay? And I don't give a fuck where you get shot at. Wherever you get shot at, whatever ligament, it'll never be the same. You know what I mean? Never be the same. I don't give a fuck if it's your hand, your leg, your foot, your back. You gonna feel that forever. Trust me. You're gonna feel that forever. When it gets cold, you're gonna feel it. When it gets hot, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel that shit forever. You know what I'm saying? Because you put actual lead inside of your flesh. That's a whole different monster, baby. You're gonna feel that forever. Forever and a day. So don't get that twisted thinking that a motherfucker is gonna set some shit up and set itself up to get shot there. What? Fuck no. And if you watch the video, when they run around that truck and run up on Sauce, he falls. You don't run. That nigga he fall. They hit him. Boom, boom. Hit his man. Boom, 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 boom. Drop him. Take back off, run back to the car. You think that this guy was laid up in that house? Beds is up. You think that motherfucker wanted that shit to happen? Shit. Sauce gonna feel that forever. You know what I mean? He might be able to get his leg back, but it'll never be the same. When it get cold, he gonna feel it. When it gets hot, he gonna feel it. You know what I mean? Ain't no telling if they can remove the bullet or not, or that shit ain't no joke, man. Getting shot and getting stabbed is two things a motherfucker is not trying to do. Them is two things a motherfucker do not want to happen. Get shot and get stabbed. That shit ain't no joke. And I've been both. I've been stabbed and I've been shot. That shit ain't no joke. So if you think for 1 second a motherfucker is staging that, shit, he's a bad motherfucker. He's a bad motherfucker. He staged that shit. Bad motherfucker. I take all my hats off to him if he's staging that. Hold on. I gotta get to my charger. My phone about to die. He's a bad motherfucker. You know what I mean? Bad motherfucker. And I feel sorry for the little Ronnie guy, man. I think he panicked overall. I think when they first opened up, they hit his daughter. He seen that shit and he tried to get up out of there. But my thing is, if you know it's funk like that, like when we was funking like that, my kids wasn't with me. They was put up. You know what I'm saying? They was put up and they was far away from danger. You know what I'm saying? And if that's the case and you is riding with your baby, have your Roscoe with you, bro. Don't just be riding around like that and going to car washes thinking it's sweet. And you got your baby with you, bro. Who now will never get married, never graduate, never have a family, never bear any kids. Like, it's sad, man. It's sad. But, like I said, these rappers want to be gangsters, man. Because they can't sell records if the public don't think they're gangsters. That's why these motherfuckers be getting indicted on these podcasts. That's exactly why. Why? Because these rappers want to be gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, the rappers would rap about the gangster shit. But they would rap about the gangster shit and it'd be somebody else's life. Because they understood. If this shit is true and the shit I'm talking about is true, shit, I'll be indicted. Hold on, y'all. Let me take this off. Yeah, they'd be indicted. Like, come on, bro. You can't rap about this shit and you're actively doing it. Like, y'all going no jumper and y'all talk about crimes that y'all actually committed in the last 6 months. What you think's gonna happen? If they investigate it and find out it's true, yeah, they can charge your ass. And yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't do it before because they knew that the rappers was what you call studio gangsters. They was the Milli Vanillis. You know what I'm saying? They was the Milli Vanillis. They wasn't really living the shit. They was rapping about it, wasn't really living it. And that's what happens. So now you got these motherfuckers. Everybody want to be gangster. It don't work that way, bro. It really don't. Cause you know what happens? You get caught up. Like all them rappers is right now. You know what I'm saying? All these rappers, all these podcasters, they getting caught up in these federal cases and these indictments and shit because they was actively on there talking about what they were doing, which wasn't smart. Now you got Adam talking about, yeah, we're bankrupt. You are. Are you bankrupt now, Adam? Oh, talking about they broke. I bet you y'all is broke. Bet you y'all is broke. They gotta play they broke. Why? Because now the feds is involved. So any illegal money coming through that motherfucker, they on this bumper. He don't know how far. Just because they told you, yeah, we only want this, that, and the third. You think they ain't looking at anything else? They're looking at everything. Everything. That's how they move. They looking at everything. Every record, every video, everything. I'm so glad I didn't go on that goddamn podcast. When they tried to get me on there, I'm so glad. And my whole thing was, I'm not paying you to interview me. That don't even make any sense. But they damn sure hit me. And I said, no, I ain't doing that. I'm not paying you to interview me. That don't even make any sense. So I declined. And that might have been the best. That might have been the best move I've done. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. Honestly. So, and like I said, look. They got the cat key one on there talking about it's over with. They like, man, ain't you coming home? He like, man, it's over with. So shit, they got him. They got him. They got him. Now I ain't a detective. I don't know how they got him, but shit, somebody went down there and said something and matched the evidence that they had. It's over. That's why I don't understand how they let Yellow Beach up. He's a lucky motherfucker. But he on house arrest. I don't even think he could do shows. He should have sat his ass in there and got the time served. So, it's crazy out here, man. That's just how the cookie crumble, doggy. That's how the cookie crumble. But we ain't gonna stay too long, cause like I said, this video is gonna take a day and a half to render. So I just want to tap into y'all, give y'all some scoop, tell y'all some war coming to Dallas. It's gonna be a big storm. So if y'all got y'all raincoats, put them on. Like, follow, subscribe. Go get the merch. Go get our shoes. Subscribe to the channel so you can be added into the drawing. And we out.